German-made Skynex air defense systems supplied to Ukraine have successfully intercepted not only Shahed drones but also Russian cruise missiles such as the Kh-101 and Kalibr, according to Defense Express. The revelation came from Rheinmetall CEO Armin Papperger during the company's third-quarter earnings briefing, where he said Skynex had proven its ability to counter not just drones, but also cruise missiles, in Ukrainian service. According to Defense Express, the statement, while partly promotional, is backed by battlefield evidence and consistent with the system's technical design. Rheinmetall's Skynex system, already credited in Ukraine with shooting down Shahed and Geran-series drones, reportedly intercepted Russian Kh-101 and Kalibr cruise missiles, confirming its versatility in real combat, Defense Express noted. Ukraine currently operates 2 Skynex batteries, with 2 more scheduled for delivery by the end of 2025. However, defense analysts believe an additional unit may have arrived earlier than planned, according to information shared by the monitoring group German Aid to Ukraine. As Defense Express explained, shooting down subsonic cruise missiles with gun-based air defense systems is not unusual, and well within their design parameters. These engagements are enabled by advanced radar tracking, fire control systems, and programmable ammunition. Even older Jeopard systems, first fielded during the Cold War, have been documented downing Russian Kh-101 missiles over Ukraine, a fact captured in verified footage. Skynex, which builds on that legacy with modernized sensors and 35mm ahead munitions, can perform the same role with greater precision and range. Compared with traditional missile-based air defense systems, gun-based solutions like Skynex are far more cost-effective to operate and sustain. Each programmable shell costs a fraction of a surface-to-air missile, while a single system carries a much larger ammunition reserve. That said, Defense Express pointed out that specialized 35mm programmable rounds remain expensive to mass-produce, though Rheinmetall's ramp-up in manufacturing is helping bring down unit costs. Ukraine has also ordered self-propelled Skyranger 35 systems worth several €100 million, with the first deliveries expected this year. These mobile platforms will expand short-range air defense coverage for frontline and critical infrastructure protection. The Skynex and Skyranger systems form part of Ukraine's effort to build a layered, affordable air defense network capable of countering mass drone and missile strikes. They complement other short-range systems such as the US-supplied Vampire, which has also successfully intercepted advanced Russian Kh-69 stealth cruise missiles, according to Defense Express. Analysts say this growing network of mixed, affordable interceptors fills a crucial gap in Ukraine's defenses, one that lies between expensive long-range SAM systems and man-portable weapons. The spokesperson for the Southern Defense Forces, Vladislav Voloshin, refuted information about enemy captures of territories in the Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia regions. According to him, the situation on the corresponding directions remains tense, but control over populated areas has not been lost. The information about territories captured by the enemy in the Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia regions does not correspond to reality. Indeed, the situation on the Oleksandrovsk, Hulyapilsk and Orikivsky directions is quite tense. In the past day, almost 50 clashes with the enemy have been recorded. But the populated areas mentioned in the report are not under Russian control, Voloshin assured. In the Pavlivka area, fierce fighting continues. One of the Ukrainian heroic brigades is holding the line, while in the Plavny area fighting is ongoing, which is described as a gray zone. In their actions there are signs of criminal offenses, provided for by Art. 345 of the Criminal Code of Ukraine, threats or violence against a law enforcement officer, and Art. 194 of the Criminal Code of Ukraine, intentional destruction or damage to property. The corresponding reports have been sent to the National Police, Voloshin said. In the Primorsk area, the occupiers, using the former Kakhovka reservoir, are trying to penetrate the rear of Ukrainian positions through dense reeds and vegetation several meters tall, but the defense forces are destroying them. In the area of the settlement of Uspanivka, the enemy, by artillery fire, destroyed several positions, so our defenders had to withdraw deeper into the defense, but fights for the populated areas do not stop, Voloshin noted. In the past day in the south, the enemy lost more than 200 personnel, Voloshin summed up. He also noted that Russian forces have been trying to take advantage of the recent dense fogs in the Zaporizhia region to infiltrate Ukrainian positions, bypassing fortifications. However, Ukrainian troops are continuously conducting search and strike operations in these sectors, neutralizing enemy sabotage groups. Military expert, retired naval colonel of the Ukrainian Armed Forces Vladislav Seleznyov said that today, the main focus is on Pokrovsk, Myrnohrad, and Kupiansk. At the same time, the Russian army has achieved certain territorial gains and is advancing along the tri-border area of Donetsk, Dnipropetrovsk, and Zaporizhia regions. A few days ago, I spoke with the spokesman of the Southern Defense Forces of Ukraine, Colonel Vladislav Voloshin, and he said that the situation is most challenging in eastern Zaporizhia. The enemy is advancing there, and fierce fighting rages on, the expert said. In terms of percentages, this sector of the front accounts for 13% of all enemy assault operations. Over the past week, up to 40% of the territory in this area, measured in square kilometers, has come under Russian control. So indeed, the enemy is making advances there. Despite intense fighting in the Pokrovsk area, the pace of Russian progress there is significantly slower than in eastern Zaporizhia, a region, the military expert notes, that receives little media coverage. It is absolutely crucial for us to stabilize the situation in this sector of the front, because the enemy advances here threaten not only the left flank of our southern Zaporizhia defenders but also those in the Pokrovsk and Myrnohrad areas. The enemy aims to seize control of key supply routes, since the stability of logistics directly determines the resilience of our defense, Seleznyov says.